And my mic was muted. Here we go. You can tell I was a little rusty. Let's try this again. Welcome to DMG Live. Now that the kids are in bed and tucked away, it's time for Dad to play. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I started the stream a little late tonight, but the dad game, it's never ending sometimes. But I'll tell you what. I was gone last week, took the kids on vacation. Vacation is always a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work with 5 little kids. But I'll tell you what makes it great is when the husband and the wife know their respective roles, okay? My wife packs up all the kids. She gets everything set for me. I load up the car. I get us there safely. And we go about our business in terms of enjoying our children on vacation. Little piece of dad advice is to know your respective roles. I tried to pack one time when we went on vacation. I tried my best to pack, and I couldn't do it. I literally had little piles of clothes on the floor. My wife came home, and I was so proud of myself. I had it all laid out, and she looked at me and laughed and told me to just walk away. Now I focus on packing the car and driving, and we know our roles, and we go from there. So anyhow, I was out of town last week, had a great time with the family, but now we're back, and some big news dropped last week. I've been waiting for this. Activision Blizzard is now part of Microsoft Game Studios, Xbox Game Studios, whatever it's called. They are now going to become part of the family. And I couldn't be more excited for this, and I'll get into why I'm excited. But not only that, I'm going to get into why this acquisition is good for everybody. You know, whether you're a PlayStation fan, whether you're an Xbox fan, all of that nonsense, it's good for everybody. So that's the first thing we're going to get into tonight. The second thing is I can't put down Final Fantasy 16. It is a phenomenal experience. Okay, and at first I was a little... My microphone's breaking over here. At first it was a little... I wasn't impressed at first. And then the game really heats up. The combat gets better and better. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to be playing it tonight. But first and foremost, I'm going to talk about ABK and the relationship with Xbox and why it's good for us. So let's jump into that really quick. I got my notes right here. So the first question I pose is, why should Xbox and ABK merge to begin with? All right. Microsoft is in third place in terms of the gaming landscape. You got PlayStation, Nintendo. Nintendo, I believe, is the big dog, okay? Followed by Sony. Xbox is in last place. All right? They've proven that in court with the FTC trial. They needed something to bring them to the table to be players in the game. All right? And I'll tell you right now, it's Xbox's fault why they're in third place. It's their fault because they don't have that many high-quality first-party IPs. It is what it is. You got Halo, you got Gears of War, you got Forza. What else do they have? Let's call it for what it is. What else do they have? I love Xbox. I love the controller. It's my preferred controller. I love the way the system plays. I've been a fan of Xbox since the original console, since the OG. I had the Duke controller. I had it all. Halo was the reason I bought an Xbox, and I still love Halo to this day. But in terms of first-party IPs, Xbox doesn't compare to PlayStation, okay? They don't compare to Nintendo. Nintendo, you got Zelda. You got Mario. You got God of War on PlayStation. You got The Last of Us on PlayStation. You got Horizon on PlayStation. You got Final Fantasy, in so many words, on PlayStation, okay? Xbox doesn't have those big first-party titles, and that's their own fault. They had Scalebound coming out years ago. People talk about Scalebound being resurrected. That game looked like trash from the beginning. I wasn't impressed by it. I didn't even know a guy with a dragon. Are you kidding me? And then they scrapped it. All right. And then you had Redfall come out. Redfall was just a complete disaster. I still haven't played Redfall. I have no interest in playing Redfall. And then Halo comes out. Gameplay is phenomenal, but there's no content to follow up with it. It's blunder after blunder. And that's why people take Xbox as a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It never was. But that's what people perceive it to be, with these blunders that happen over and over again. The ABK deal is good for Xbox because I'm going to call for what it is. It brings Call of Duty back on Xbox. Call of Duty made its name on Xbox as far as I'm concerned. Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. And then when Modern Warfare came out, really Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare changed the whole game, okay? And I bought, back in the day, I bought Call of Duty on Xbox. It was the system to buy Call of Duty on. All right, but that being said, the lack of first-party IPs hurts Xbox, okay? Now for ABK. That studio, if you will, or you know, variety of studios, if you will, suffered sexual allegations, hostile work environments. It wasn't a nice place to be, okay? And these people, these developers that make these games that we all love, deserve to work in a pleasant environment. Let me tell you something. Game development is stressful. All right, you have consumers who and customers who are buying these products at a hefty price point. You expect a polished product at the end of the day. If you're not getting that, then I'm not going to buy the game. But these people, just like anybody, need to work in a nice work environment. And at this studio, or this, you know, array of studios, this wasn't happening. All right? People were not happy there. And that's a bad thing for the industry. It's a bad thing for the economy. It's not good to have a major studio like Activision with so many scandals going on. So hopefully, with Activision Blizzard now coming under the Xbox Game Studios umbrella, the mantra at Xbox is creative freedom. These studios are allowed to pretty much produce whatever their creative vision entails. All right? The heads at Xbox are very hands-off with that. Now, that might hurt some studios. That might help some studios. Time will tell. But I really feel like being at Xbox is going to allow these developers to kind of spread their wings a little bit and utilize their talents, which is good for us in the long run. Okay, what else do I have here? Yeah, okay. Phil Spencer tweeted out, this is a few days ago, I've been out of the loop for a minute. Microsoft and the EE are expanding our partnership with a 10-year commitment in cloud gaming to bring PC games built by Activision Blizzard following the acquisition and Xbox to EE customers. We are committed to bring more games to more people however they choose to play. That's Xbox's mantra. That's their business model, to bring more games to more people on whatever platform they choose. You don't need to have an Xbox console anymore to enjoy Xbox, you know, first-party IPs and games and Game Pass. You could play on PC. You could play on your phone with the Backbone, which I have, which is awesome. You could play on the Rogue Ally, which I have, and it's awesome. You could play on the Series X. You could play on the Series S. You could play virtually anything you want, wherever you want, as long as you're connected to the internet, of course. But it gives players that freedom. And that's their business model. Whereas Sony and even Nintendo, you know, games are on PlayStation. You buy a PlayStation, you buy a Switch, the game comes out, it's on that console. It's in a nutshell. Xbox gives players that choice, which I feel like is really important. So that's good for ABK and that's good for Xbox. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the esports presence with control over Call of Duty and Overwatch leagues. Now that Xbox has acquired Activision Blizzard, they're going to control Overwatch and Call of Duty esports leagues, which is good for both parties. These leagues were not doing well financially. A lot of sponsors left after the allegations with Activision Blizzard. Sponsors wanted nothing to do with that. And, you know, they were losing revenue. And people kind of lost interest after that. All right, in so many words. With Microsoft backing them, they can kind of restructure that whole esports scene and reshape it. So it's good for ABK. It's good for Microsoft. It's good for us too. All right, next question I have. How will this partnership enhance the future of game development? All right, Microsoft already has an enormous amount of game studios under their umbrella. Now, people were kind of, you know, raising an eyebrow to why Microsoft has all of these studios all of a sudden. They're making moves now. I feel like Microsoft is taking the Xbox game division, if you will, Xbox Game Studios, even more serious now than they did back in the day. Okay, they have the financial backing now at Xbox Game Studios, and Phil Spencer has done a fantastic job riding the ship. Whereas I feel like when Xbox One came out, Xbox wasn't taken too seriously, even by Microsoft. All right, there's a great documentary. I forget the name of it, but that's not what I'm here to talk about, but you should check it out, okay, on the history of Xbox. They're acquiring a lot of their studios now. They acquired Bethesda, which was big. I mean, we got Starfield coming out, which has Starfield has got to slap. I've said it before, but that game has to do well at this point. These developers at Activision Blizzard can outspread their wings, as I've said earlier, and really show us their creativity. And I'll tell you what, okay? We now have developers from the two biggest first-person shooters in the gaming industry under the same umbrella of development. Okay, you got Halo and you got Call of Duty. People could say what you want about Halo. The gameplay in Halo Infinite is fantastic, okay? If there's one thing 343 nailed, it's the gameplay in Halo Infinite. It's never been better. I kind of wish they'd keep the ground pound and the little jetpack as standard moves, okay? They even took the ground pound completely out. I thought those were a lot of fun, all right? But regardless of that, it has that classic Halo feel. So 343 knows what they're doing in terms of the gameplay. And you got Activision with Call of Duty. All right. Call of Duty slaps every year. Okay. I don't care what anybody says. The gameplay is always good. People nitpick Call of Duty even last year, you know, with whatever it was called. That Call of Duty. I forgot about it already. But Call of Duty last year, Vanguard. Even with Vanguard last year, they nitpicked it. The Vanguard campaign was great. The gameplay in that campaign was great. The multiplayer was a little weak in my opinion, but whatever. The gameplay was good. So you have now more than two, but a whole team of developers that could really work on both of these titles that could really make them even better than they are. And I love Halo and I love Call of Duty. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe these teams are going to be working together to make these two franchises even better. And, you know, people have been talking about, the Halo Battle Royale. The Halo Battle Royale. I don't know when that's coming out. But now we have, you know, some people on the team that know how to do Battle Royale. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Halo Battle Royale in the not-too-distant future. All right? DMG Live on a Monday night. We're going to get into Final Fantasy in a little bit. Talking Xbox and ABK right now. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Share the stream out. I'm really happy about this acquisition. And we're going to get into why I'm really happy in a little bit. But I'm just going over the fine details that I could see on why this is good for Xbox and why it's good for ABK. All right. Now, the next question I have is, what new immersive experiences will Xbox bring to the table now that ABK is under their umbrella? All right. Xbox has a vision going forward, okay? And that vision is to be the Western RPG game console. You got Fable coming out, you got Starfield coming out, you got Avowed coming out. Big titles, okay? And before this vision, Xbox was the shooter box, okay? People called it the shooter box back in the day. You know what? Like I said earlier in my little rant, when I played Call of Duty back in the day, I bought it on Xbox. If I had Battlefield, I bought it on Xbox. Halo, I played it on Xbox. To me, the Xbox controller is the prime controller for a first-person shooter. All right? I like the PlayStation controller. I've had PlayStation before Xbox, but to play a first-person shooter, it feels better on an Xbox and the controller. That's how I feel about it. All right? Games like Call of Duty made their name on Xbox. Everybody I know bought Call of Duty on Xbox. So now it's back home as far as I'm concerned. And I remember back in the day too, folks, all the marketing rights were for Xbox during the Xbox 360 generation. All the marketing rights were for Xbox. They weren't on PlayStation, just recently on PlayStation. So as far as I'm concerned, the home of Call of Duty has always been on Xbox. And as far as immersive experience goes, now with these developers from Activision that know how to do first-person shooters, even in Blizzard, I haven't even talked about Blizzard yet. You got Diablo that just dropped, which is phenomenal. These folks know how to tell stories. And Xbox wants to be known in the future for telling stories. And I'm big with that. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16 right now. We're going to see it in a little bit on the stream. The story's fantastic, okay? When I play a video game, I play a video game to temporarily take me out of the world I'm living in, all right? I think that's why a lot of people play video games. Xbox wants to master that craft. And now, with the team at Blizzard, the team at Activision, Activision's got the first-person shooter nailed down. Blizzard's got the storytelling, and I forget the guy's name. I think it was Rod Ferguson, maybe, or Ron Ferguson. I forget his name. No disrespect against him, but he is one of the heads, if not the head of Blizzard now, and he was the head of the Coalition. He made Gears of War. He made Gears 4 and Gears 5. Now he's back at Xbox, ironically. All right? Gears 4 and Gears 5 are phenomenal. I mean, I thought the story was a little weak in Gears 5. That's just me, because I don't like Kate. But the game, fantastic. Gears 4 I thought was fantastic. And now that guy is back at Xbox, essentially. All right? I'm looking forward to see what the people at Blizzard, what kind of stories are they going to tell now with the support of Microsoft. And that's good for us as the gamers, if you want to get lost in the story when you're playing a game. That's why I play video games. My whole channel is built upon, me playing the dad game throughout the day to earn my time to do this. To play the video games that I love, to kind of take me out of my reality. Not that I don't like my reality, but I enjoy these games. I enjoy the stories they tell. I enjoy the gameplay. That's why I do this. I think that's why a lot of people play games. And I really feel like all these people now at Activision Blizzard, they're not going to feel suffocated anymore. And I feel like, on their own, under the former management there, I think they kind of were. That's the impression I got anyway. And now, under Microsoft and Xbox Game Studios, the full talent of these developers can really be utilized, and that's good for us, the players. All right? Now, the next question I had is, how will this acquisition affect the competitive dynamics within the industry? Which is an important question, because, Sony, they were crying about, Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard. We know that. They said it would put Xbox, over the edge. It would make them too competitive. Like, they couldn't even compete with Xbox. First, people say that Xbox can't compete, and now they acquire Activision Blizzard, and now they're too big to compete with. All right? Competition is good for consumers. Okay? It gives consumers choice. And that choice is important for publishers to create the highest quality product that they can. And that's what I want to, that's what I want. I want a high quality product when I buy these games. These games are $70 a pop now. You buy a game on release, I expect a finished product that's very high quality. I mean, don't you? My money doesn't grow on trees over here, okay? If I'm investing $70, I want a game that, I'm going to play for a while and I'm going to really enjoy and play it again, okay? Xbox has proven that they're in third place. They've been in third place for a long time, like I alluded to earlier. They're far behind both Sony and Nintendo, and you can't knock them because their first-party IPs slap. They do. I'm playing Final Fantasy XVI. The game's unreal. I mean, I realize Final Fantasy XVI is not under the PlayStation umbrella. It's not. It's Square Enix. But, Square and Sony, they like each other. What can I say? I don't see Final Fantasy on Xbox or PC. ABK allows Xbox to fulfill their vision in terms of allowing players to play all of these games wherever they want, whenever they want, and that's Xbox's vision. They want to be known for the Western RPG, and they want to be known to play anywhere. I think that sounds pretty good to me. And now that Xbox is a player at the table with Sony and Nintendo with its acquisition, it's going to force both Sony and Nintendo to step up their game. I mean, Nintendo recently with Zelda, with Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, a friend of mine, I haven't played it yet. A friend of mine's playing it. He says he can't put it down. He said he was still playing Breath of the Wild, okay, here and there, even before he started playing Tears of the Kingdom. That's how good that game is. And these PlayStation, first-party IPs, you got The Last of Us, God of War. These games are unreal, okay? Talk about an immersive experience. Now, hopefully, with games coming out like Starfield, Avowed, all right, Xbox is going to be right up there with them in terms of immersing a player in the world of these games. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. And I really think they're going to nail it with Starfield. In fact, I have to nail it with Starfield because after what we saw with Redfall, they have to. Okay? Xbox is now a player at the table. They got their chips. They got their cards. They're ready to play. And they're going to bring these first-party titles now with the acquisition of these studios. And I'm really looking forward to that. Finally, what I'll say with this to answer this question, they're finally delivering on their Game Pass promise. In my view, Xbox Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Now with ABK, the Game Pass subscription is a must-buy subscription, folks. It's must-buy. The library was already good. Now with all the games with ABK, especially if Diablo 4 goes in there, we know we're getting Call of Duty in Game Pass. You get games like Diablo in there, forget about it. The Game Pass subscription is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It already was the best deal in gaming. Now, forget about it. So the value of my Game Pass Ultimate subscription is through the roof. Okay? And that's what Xbox wanted too with this acquisition. That's why now recently you heard today that they're changing. Xbox Live is gone, all right? Come September, they're changing the name to Xbox Game Pass Core, where at a bare minimum, you're getting Game Pass. You're just not getting Game Pass Ultimate or whatever have you. I've been, out of the house all day. I didn't read up on it. But their whole online platform, so to speak, is changing with Game Pass Core coming out. All right? They're pushing Game Pass. They're going to push Game Pass even more now with ABK and their extensive library. Forget about it. It's the best deal in gaming. Do yourself a favor and get it. You won't be disappointed. And the thing is that you don't even have to have an Xbox to have a Game Pass subscription if you play on PC. My brother-in-law built a PC. I told him, dude, get Game Pass. He purchased Game Pass for PC. He's loving it. He goes, this is the best thing I've ever I've ever had. I said, I know, enjoy. And he actually texted me today about ABK. You know, he was like, "Oh, do you hear this?" I said, "I sure did." He's not big into the game space as I am, but even the news caught his radar. Anyhow, my closing remarks on ABK and Xbox. If you like what you see so far in the stream, if you're new, subscribe, like the video. I really appreciate it. Share the stream out. I'm going to give my closing remarks. We're going to get into Final Fantasy 16 because honestly, I can't put it down. Let's break this down on the consumer level. I'm the consumer, okay? I have a Game Pass subscription. I pay $16 a month for Game Pass. I love my wallet, everybody, okay? I love my wallet, okay? I love the money that goes into my wallet. I love taking the money out of my wallet if I know it's valuable to me. And now, with all of these games coming into Game Pass, I feel much more comfortable giving Microsoft $16 a month for my Game Pass subscription. So for me, personally, same for you, same for your friend, same for even your PlayStation friends, okay? Everybody loves their wallet. And now Game Pass is really, really something to have and something to enjoy. And that's what I care about the most, everybody, all right? I care about my wallet. I really feel like my subscription for Xbox Game Pass has now gone through the roof in terms of value. Call me selfish, but deep down, you're thinking it too. I'm thinking it. You're thinking it. Thank you, Xbox. Thank you, Microsoft. All right, and granted to it, let me say this, all right? I have every Call of Duty. I have it all. But now I have it wherever I want. I don't have it installed on my Xbox Series X, okay? I don't have to, just play it there. I could play it on my PC. I could play it on my Rogue Ally. I could play it anywhere. I could play it on my phone if I want to. Forget, Call of Duty Mobile. I'll play the real thing. That's what I care about the most. Okay. That is my ABK Xbox. This acquisition, it's all behind us. Those are my thoughts on it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of the acquisition of Activision Blizzard going to Microsoft after all this time? It's going to happen. Now let's just see when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And that'll be fun to take a look into. All right, we're going to jump into Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16, guys, it's a phenomenal game, all right? People talk smack about it. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I don't see how you can hate it. I really don't. It is so much fun to play. I don't really think it's that hard, but these Final Fantasy games are not really supposed to be hard. But all I know is I play it. I love the gameplay. I love the story. And I've been talking now for about 25, 30 minutes. Let's jump into Final Fantasy 16. Here we go. All right. Let's continue.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
All right, just my volume here.
Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few. None of the
All right, again, if you like what you see, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video, subscribe to Dad Bod Gaming if you're new. We're getting into Final Fantasy 16 right now. I am about, let me see, about 60% done with the game. All right. So if you want to play this game, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I'm about 60% done with it. But just enjoy the gameplay. I'm about to start another main mission. We're going to get started right now. I got to talk to this joker over here.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Goosebreakers and their other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Oh, what's
All
up,
right,
girl?
Clive. Still busy saving the world?
Oh man, I hope she's coming with me on my
Mid.
next mission over here.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your
Oh, and I came
studies?
right here to see you.
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rose area. All the
right now I'm
canvassing,
hunting this
uproar
guy,
about
Hugo.
it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be
This
staying
girl's
this
hyper
time?
over here.
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Oh man. She looks
While
concerned.
we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oh man. Those are harsh words back in the day. It's one thing I love about this game too,
Boy,
this whole
Otto,
medieval feel.
You got my guilt.
Right up my alley.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Oh dude, you better work that out.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Let's see what this girl's up to. I think she's a new character. I haven't seen her before, unless I missed her somewhere earlier in the game, but I
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
haven't met her yet. What's up, girl?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering, told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me, that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well.
Let her do it, dude.
If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
Man, I don't remember
I
her
knew you'd
from
say yes.
earlier in the game. Maybe,
Which is
I'm
why
not
I
sure.
wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Oh, come on.
Who else?
What am I doing? Fetch quests?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, man.
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own.
Go get it yourself.
There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart
Oh.
from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now,
She's
I'll let you know
getting
if I need
annoying.
else.
Oh, boy. All right, I'm going to fetch
Where's
supplies.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Cooker's head this time.
Oh,
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
I might have to fast forward these conversations.
How's it coming along?
Nearly there.
Because honestly, like, that's one thing I don't like about games like this. If I'm going to nitpick, it's these little fetch quests I don't like. I think the side missions are a little, you know, I know they're necessary in games because it you know,
Blackthorn.
it levels
busy?
up your XP.
What does it look like?
And it makes you stronger throughout
I
the game.
have a commission for you.
But,
From Mid.
you know, they're
She
not that much
requires
fun to
certain
play.
tools.
All right, we'll give him that.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell.
All right.
My thanks.
Let's talk to the other lady now. Even he's annoyed. The NPC's annoyed.
Was wondering what
Just now. She's
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
list.
Okay.
Think you can find everything?
They're slow.
Excellent.
It's paid. If
Yep.
it weren't for a film,
Yep.
Indeed it would.
Yep.
I'll send the stuff on to
Thank you.
Great. Okay.
That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
All right, where's this guy at? There's my arrow. Is he down there somewhere? Let's go this way.
It's all right. See, there's nothing to fear.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
How do I get down to this guy? Can I go this way? How do I even get down there?
On the deck in this time. Shirley's got her work cut out keeping them in.
There's got to be a way down. Oh, is this a lift right here? I think this is a lift. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Do with a good oil in this, kid.
So to this
Should
guy.
be enough to... How do, Matt?
Bardolph. So naturally.
Well, I'd love to, but
All right.
I'm afraid I got my hands full. Just
Oh, no,
keeping.
he can't
I'd
do
gladly
it.
spare mid all the time I have, but
He doesn't have any time. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
it don't have to be me though, does it?
Oh,
You
it
know,
can't be me.
the one over at
Oh, I gotta
Martha's
go over
Rest.
here now to get this guy.
That's right.
Okay.
I'll ask Martha.
Okay, I gotta travel now. Make for Martha's Rest. Wonderful. At least I gotta say, fast travel in this game is very easy to use. Alright, now I gotta go over here. Hopefully something happens now. Let's go to Martha's Rest. It's gonna load up nice and quick. I gotta talk to this girl Martha here, who's annoying.
Ah, Clive. What?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't mind if he don't.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on, as far as I
Now
know.
I gotta
I'll
go
look from
chase
there
him
then.
there. All right, now I gotta go here, chase this guy. I can't believe this is a main quest. I gotta run over here now. I think there's a lift over here that I can take down. Wait a minute.
Teach me how to fight.
Am I wrong? Wait a minute.
If you're still here with my ship.
Dead end. Wait a second. Let's run around over
She
here.
had a man of Grieger. Nothing there around.
Yeah, there's a lift down here that I can take, I think. Oh no, it's a ladder. Here we go.
Standards.
Alright, I gotta go chase this guy. Let's see where he is. Wait a minute. Alright. I might as well fight these guys real quick. I'm getting kind of bored. Here we go.
Over here.
Let's go.
Go for
Boom. Too easy. Let's get my bird going here. Where's my bird? Here's my bird. Little chocobo. Here we
Ready
go.
go?
I'm not even gonna bother with these things. See you later. No, I'm not gonna bother with that either. What the heck? I can't go this way? How do I get over here? Wait a minute.
Straight home now.
Can I go through here? Wait a minute. I can't go this way? Dang. How do I get over there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Can I travel the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me over here. Look at this. I gotta go all the way over here. Oh, man. All right. Dang. Clive's gotta learn how to swim. All right, let's see where I gotta go here. Wait a minute. Let's go this way. Which way am I going? No, this way. Wait a minute. Yep, this is the way. I gotta go over this bridge, I guess. Can I get my bird? Wait a minute. I can't call my bird yet. All right, let's get the bird going.
Fly, Ambrosia.
No, we're gonna skip you. I'm making my way. I'm looking for this carpenter. Wait a minute. Okay, let's wait a minute. Let's see here. Wait. Yep. I'll take this. I'll take this. Hopefully, I gotta rescue this guy or something. All right, finally.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life.
You do, Bernard. Martha's...
All right, we got a proposition. I need you to come work for me. Gotta come work for this hot biddy back at my camp.
Building a workshop.
Yep.
And...
That's the spirit.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents'
That's
graves.
morbid.
But I came up here hoping to visit. Even...
All right.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and boat.
It's the least I
gotta
can
fight
do.
something. Here we go. All right, I gotta go kill your monster for you. I guess I gotta kill all these things.
This shouldn't take long.
It shouldn't.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
Over here.
Gouge. What a move.
Over here. Get him.
New enemies. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Get him.
All day. I don't think I'll take a hit on these guys.
Over here. Over here.
Said he's done.
Get him.
More enemies. Here we go. Oh, another little dragon. Whoop. Get out of here.
Get him.
Parry you. Ooh, he got me. He got me on the wind-up.
This one. Nice try. This one.
There you go. Just light it up.
Get him.
alright. It's alright. I'm playing a little careless now. Let's finish this guy. There it is. Beast mode, here we go. That's it. Oh.
Get him! Let's try.
Oh. That's it, baby. Oh my god, the combat is so much fun. It's so fluid. It's so easy to use. Love every bit of it. It's like hack and slash at its
That should
finest.
do
It
it.
really is.
You made short work of that lot.
Oh, and the
Thank
drink
you,
in my
son.
cup tonight, folks, as I
Now my
always like to
folks can
share.
rest in peace once.
3/4 of the way, Water. 1/4 of the way, Arnold Palmer.
How
How
long
you
is it
doing?
since the village was abandoned?
Best drink ever. That's what's in the Yeti tonight.
Oh, people started
still don't
packing
know
their
what they're
things
talking
after
about.
the duchy fell. Between the blight and the
All
Imperials,
right,
you just
DMG
couldn't make
Live,
ends meet.
Monday night. We talked ABK and
It's been nigh on a
Xbox.
decade
We're
since
playing
the last
Final
wagon
Fantasy
left.
16. If you like what you see so far in the stream
So it
tonight,
may as well have been a century.
like the stream,
Looking at
share
the
the
place.
stream, subscribe to Dad by
Send the
Gaming if
Cressida,
you're
I
new to the
remember.
channel. I really appreciate your support.
I'm sorry.
Let's enjoy Final Fantasy.
Ah, don't be. As soon as I'll
All right.
meet you there.
Yeah, oh, great. Recruited him. I was thinking, honestly, I was playing this game last night, and I thought I was up to,
That
you
should
know,
take care of Mid's little list.
a good part of the main mission here.
Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before she thinks of anything else. I want to get back to the actual story. I got to say the PS5 performance, just you see it right here. Boop, loads right up. There's no waiting. There's no nothing.
The little ones have been up to their
I gotta say, folks, I love PlayStation. I love Xbox. I love all these consoles, man. Where is... Oh, this broad's all the way up there. Oh, my God. I gotta go over here now. I mean, they're all good in their own way. They really are. That's why these console wars, this, that, and the other.
White as a sheet when they pulled it.
I really don't care.
To think
Okay?
what happened in Rosalith.
Each system has its you know, its perks. How do I get to this girl? Oh, here we go. I gotta run all the way over here. Going for a little jog around this, around the homestead here.
How's it coming along? You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
Oh, sorry about that.
But I want to help Miss Mididor with her experiment.
All right, girl.
All right, Clive.
What else you need?
You've all done then?
Great.
I am.
I want to be
I've
done
placed your
with you.
various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Please say no.
Nope.
Yes.
Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
All right, finally done with that.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's
Seriously.
see how Jill's faring.
Yeah, let's check on Jill. Jill got beat up in the last mission. Oh, I gotta go back this way. Let's jog back over here.
But I want to help Miss Mididor with her experiment.
At least I hope I'm going. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Gotta make my way all the way back to where I started and go up the other set of stairs. That room over there was my office. She should be waiting in my office, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
How's my girl doing over here?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves? Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Oh yeah, Torgor, I found out my dog over here has got magical powers. So let's see what's going on with Torgor here. All right. I am interested to see what's going on with the dog.
Clive, where have you been?
Yeah, what's going on with this guy?
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgor. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
Oh.
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgor may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
What?
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north.
Oh.
Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Of course it was.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva.
Oh, interesting.
And the other?
That's Jill.
You're saying that Jill granted Torgor his powers?
What?
Yep.
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgor and Jill were inseparable.
Yeah, that's right.
He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgor blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgor's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgor.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Nice.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgor's health.
Sweet.
Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What? Excuse me? Excuse me?
There you are!
Oh, no.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernadette.
Oh, you know what she is, this girl?
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
This girl's a stage 5 clinger right here.
I shan't be a moment.
Stage 5 clinger, I'm calling it. That's what she is. There's bound to be one of those in this game. All right, they're building her little workshop here. Now what? I gotta go check out the workshop sometime later. Here we go. I gotta check out the workshop. That looks nice.
Isn't it brilliant?
Oh, it is brilliant, honey. Oh my god, it's so good.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh,
you and everyone else.
Yeah.
But I promise I'll pay you back.
Yep.
I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone
Build
for
me
you
something.
lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Take it easy.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
All right.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Finally. Let's see what this guy is. Last time I battled this guy, I chopped his hands off. Now I want to battle him, I want to chop his head off. Alright, this girl's got a workshop now. I can't let it up. Stage 5 cleaning got annoying real fast. This way. Excuse me. Whoop, whoop.
Lid's moved into the storeroom.
There we go. All right, this girl's going to give us a recap now. What's going on? I got to say, folks, okay, in this game, you talk to this girl right here. If you have any question about what's going on in the game, relationships, who hates who kind of likes who's passed away, why they passed away. You talk to this girl and she gives, the way they explain the lore of this game through her is incredible. It's really well done. So let's see, where's this guy right now?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles.
Oh no,
we have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Clive wants a piece of this guy again. What, she knows something. Clive's just waiting. He's like, let me know. Anything. Well.
What? Here?
Yeah.
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
Take it easy.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Oh, this guy.
We, have a guest.
A guest? Oh, who came to visit? I know, seriously. She was a little nasty with me. I don't know if I like that. Okay, she was a little mean. All right, who's at the homestead here? Tell me it's the guy we're looking for. It's Hugo. Oh, who is this guy?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Oh, his uncle.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
All right, let's see what his uncle wants. Last time we met with the uncle, we had to use his fleet. Okay, here's a mother crystal right here. We got to destroy this. Twin side, the Holy Empire of Sanbreck. This is where Clive's mother is right now. She's shacked up with the king over here.
Government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
There's his mother right there.
Still, we must insist.
I'm pointing as if you can see, like we're in the room.
The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
How you doing?
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
Oh, this woman's nasty, this woman.
Dead. May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
These crystals are no blessing, my friend.
Very good.
Very good, very good. I hope we assassinate you too. this. Look at this kid.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Jeez. Yeah, this guy's a dominant right here, too.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own
I should tell my wife to call me that from now on.
And
Your
while
Radiance.
His Highness would, of course,
I'll tell her tomorrow. I'll let you know how
there
it goes.
would be
Check
heavy
my
losses
socials.
on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
Yeah, his
He
hand,
is
I cut his hands
engaged
off.
on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
He's got no hands anyway.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
This guy don't care.
There will be losses, it is true.
Yeah, he don't care. Oh my God.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Jeez, see, I told you.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
This guy don't care.
The Empire will live on.
Oh, man.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Oh, dude, don't put a flower in its hair. Oh, boy. It's not what I would want.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Oh, jeez.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Oh, this guy doesn't care about his people at all. Forget about it.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Oh, man. Oh, we got a war break. Look, she loves it, this girl. This girl just loves death. Dude, take that flower and throw it away, man.
May Gregor forgive you.
Wow. Oh, what does he want to do now?
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow
Oh,
of
I
treachery
knew it.
hangs
I
over
knew it. I had a
Dion.
feeling. He's going to have his son whacked over here.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Say, oh, man.
You disappoint me, Dion.
Oh, no. This kid's going to get whacked. See, look, she did that. She planted that seed. Look, she loves it. Oh, she's bad news. Because she wants to install her son as the prince of this kingdom. Wow. And that's Clive's mother right there. She's bad news. She's bad news, that woman.
What is Uncle Byron doing here?
Oh, now we're going to talk to the
Only
uncle.
one way to find out.
Oh, man.
The little ones have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
Let's talk to my uncle now. Let's see what he wants. And then let's go on a mission already, like a real mission.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
This guy looks like a drunk right here.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
And get me a pint.
You there?
Watch, watch, watch.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers,
Oh,
would you?
it's giving me money.
2,000?
Oh, man, good luck, dude. That's your workout for the next couple of days, it looks like.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Yeah.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, here we go. She's going to explain what's going on here. Look how well done this is.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde.
That makes sense.
To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert.
They're just trekking right through the desert.
And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Told to ambush him. To ambush this guy.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
No, I did cut his hands off.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy.
There we go.
It may well have gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
I think there's a mother crystal there.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Take it easy, this guy. These NPCs are pushy in this game. Alright, let's go right over here.
It's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Tell Otto what's going on.
Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom.
That's okay.
You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Oh, that's a hell of a name.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Oh, let's do this.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Oh my
Gav,
God.
Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Sweet. Let's go ambush this guy in the desert, baby. Let's talk to my uncle.
All right, Uncle.
All right, DMG Live,
I'm
Final
ready to
Fantasy
depart.
16.
Shall we?
Playing it right
We
now.
shall.
Talk to you about
Come,
ABK and
let
Xbox.
us away to
If
adventure.
you like what you see, like, subscribe. We know how YouTube works. I appreciate your support. Hopefully this picks up now. I think it will. Here we go. Let's jump right in here. I got a new waypoint here. The Velcroy Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmekia since time immemorial. I like that.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Let's do this. Sorry, dude. I'm going to take my my bird over here.
Good girl.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I don't think so.
Many years ago, when
Aw,
you were
man,
just
this
a
guy
boy,
won't shut up.
you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Nah, I won't do that now, there, partner.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Nope, excuse me.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn.
This guy got a bird
this
too?
Heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press
See,
on.
that's well done. I called my bird, and they gave him a bird. This guy wants to get a drink now? Come on. Uh-oh.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
All right. Sit down and talk some business over here. Hood's up.
Good day to you. Eating?
Hey, get me a burger,
Sorry
fries,
about my pal.
vanilla shake.
He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Oh, man.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Oh, jeez. Disrespectful.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Ah. I wonder who she's bringing that food to. Oh my God, is the brother there? Oh, his brother's right in the next room. He doesn't even know. Oh man, he's just coughing up a lung over here. Oh jeez.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Oh, he wants to talk to that guy Dion.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
He's got that thing locked up inside of him somehow. That some kind of creature or something like that. He saved Clive's life by locking this creature away, and then he put it in his chest or something like that. There's some pints for you.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble.
Oh, there you go.
We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Oh, there it is.
That'll be Cooker, then.
This idiot. He just announced it to the whole bar.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
What a dummy. Oh man, that was a dumb remark.
Uncle? Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
What is this girl's deal? I still don't even know. She's just listed as Joshua's ward in, like, you know, if you check out the lore.
Are you not? Me and
We don't-
my
she doesn't even have a
companions are
name.
strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Let's do this. Look at this guy. Look at this booze hound. He's just going to sit back and watch. Yep, go ahead.
It's the outlaw. Take it.
Oh.
Try it.
I'm just going to trash this bar. Boom.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that. Wait.
Oh. You guys are nothing. Good night. Oh. Good night. Let's see if he reunites with his brother here. Oh, gone. Oh,
For your
man.
trouble.
Oh, man.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Jeez. Oh, she saw him now. Go tell him that his brother's here. Let's go.
Now's our chance.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's trouble here.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Just destroyed this bar. Uh-oh. Oh, he knows his brother's in the air.
Clive?
Dude, just follow him.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Ah. Build it up to something. It's going to be great when he reunites with his brother eventually.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
They're all less said of themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Let's go to the Fang. We have to fight through these guys, it looks like.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
What if I just run over there?
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Oh, I can't attack him. Too bad. Let's talk to this guy.
For Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer,
Oops.
Anything I can help you, allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much...
Okay.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smiths.
Thank you. Oh,
no.
Nope, he doesn't know it.
Well...
All right, that guy, didn't have the information we needed. Let's see if this girl does right here.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm...
I won't keep you long.
Oh, nasty little thing.
I'm looking. A woman by the name...
Never heard of her.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss.
Briar's
Don't
Kiss.
find a Scaren's only a young sprig. But he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age
you don't know what you're
and
talking about.
experience. Believe you me.
Here we go.
Can I help you?
Excuse me.
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community.
This guy's
I
got to stop
believe,
talking. He's going to ruin
from
the whole mission.
Old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the try the baths.
Ferda?
Thank you,
The bats. Here we go. The baths.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep
Here we go.
from your door.
Right out of Assassin's Creed. Here we go.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you?
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine.
Very well.
All right,
Go
I'll
to
take
the
you right to her.
Bordello.
Bordello.
I'll
Here we
arrange
go.
an introduction.
Little Bordello. Here we go, Bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Yep, we can.
Only as far as I think he...
Wow, that was quick.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business.
Let's do this.
Likely to lose it.
DMG Live on a Monday night. I'm about to mess these guys up. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Final Fantasy 16 tonight. Get out of here.
Get him.
Right.
Nice try.
New enemies, let's do this.
Stay down. Get him. This way.
Oh, love it. You're not gonna hit me, bro.
Over here.
Watch this. She's gonna punish you guys. Boom. Finish with the thunderstorm, baby. DMG Live Monday night. I talked to ABK and Xbox. Now I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. If you like what you see, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to Dadbod Gaming if you're new. We're going to keep on keeping on Final Fantasy. Here we go. Just mess these guys up here. Where's this girl I need to talk to? Where's she at?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. It's a him? I'm not looking for a girl?
The boss.
The boss.
He wanted us to test you.
Oh, okay.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
What?
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Whoa.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
The Lock of Leisure? Oh, my God.
To the Lock of Leisure.
That's where I want to go. Let's do this.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Oh, what's that?
Have a taste.
The breadth of the twins and beyond.
The finest fabric.
All right, dude, where is this girl?
Is this the place?
I hope so.
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Just get me through this gate.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Just let me go through the gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have.
Oof.
And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
You look busy.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
This guy.
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Take it easy, dude.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking...
what do you want, dude?
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey.
What did you...
My apologies. Follow the crystal. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
This dude.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive.
Oh, boy. This guy.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Oh, I gotta look all over the place here? Yikes. All right, folks, I'll tell you what. It is approaching midnight. This is where I'm going to call it. All right, hey, listen, thanks so much for checking out the stream tonight. I thought this was going to be more of an action segment of the main campaign. Apparently it wasn't. I think I might do another stream. Maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe at the end of the week. I'm not sure because I really want to stream a real action-heavy segment of this game. Okay, the game is that good. Right now, I think I'm stuck in a part where I'm just kind of, building the story somewhat. Okay, I want to get into that confrontation with Koopa again. His brothers running around right here. They can kind of sense each other. That's going to be a big reunion. I want to be able to stream that, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to call it tonight. Thanks so much for checking out the stream tonight. I talked to ABK, an Xbox. I stream Final Fantasy, DMG Live. It's every Monday night at 10 p.m. New videos are at the end of the week. I usually put them out on Sunday. DMG Live on Monday. Okay. Yeah, let me know. I'm thinking I might do another stream, maybe Thursday or Friday. Just check my social sites. I usually put up stories on Instagram, like notifying everybody of that. It's DadMod Gaming on Instagram. It's DadMod Gaming everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch. All right, so I'll let everybody know, when I'm going to go live again, because I think I'm coming up to a real action-heavy sequence of the main campaign, and I really want to stream it. So I'm going to call it tonight. It's getting kind of late for me anyway. I got the dad game in the morning and all day, every day. So I got to be ready for that. But hey, look, if you're new to the stream, you're new to the channel, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Like and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, I really appreciate your support. New videos at the end of the week. I'm going to try to do a stream at the end of the week. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.